there have been quite a few credit card company stocks that have performed very well. Mastercard is certainly one of them. The 5-year chart isn't super impressive. It's slightly under the S&P 500. Also only pays a 0.5% dividend. But over the last 10 years is really when you see that performance. Right, it was at 87. Now it's at 500. So that's over 5xing in that time frame, which is very, very good. The other couple I like Visa a lot. It's fairly similar, although they have that, I think it's an antitrust investigation going on. I'm not 100% certain, but I also like American Express quite a bit. They are smaller than Visa and MasterCard. However, they've had really good growth over the last 5 years. Maybe not so much the last 10, but they've really been picking up the last 5 or so years. But anyways, we're talking about MasterCard today. So the PE ratio is pretty high. We see it's 38. Let's see what the forward PE is. Forward PE is 35. So yeah, it's a growing company, and that's one thing you see with Visa and American Express as well. They consistently grow. Now, you're not going to have growth something like NVIDIA or even TSM, ASML, some of those tech stocks, right, that have gone up a lot. You're not going to get like a 3x in a year sort of thing. That's just, it's unrealistic. It's not what these companies are designed to do. However, if you want consistent growth, some of these companies, just the amount of consistent quarter over quarter growth you've seen is just, it's just crazy, right? They are so consistent with that. And going back years, right, they just beat and they beat and they beat and they just keep growing. So if you're looking for a company that you can hold long term, that's just going to perform and just continuously give earnings per share growth. Let's look a little bit at these earnings. Actually, I usually don't. Yeah, like you can see, it only goes back to 2021, but 2021 you got 26% growth, 15% growth, 16% growth. That's in earnings, revenue, 17, 12, 11. You're just going to get 10% growth, 11, 12, 15% growth every single year. And yeah, it's not going to 3x or like 4x or something, but there's very few companies you can count on to that. Now, obviously, is it guaranteed? No. However, almost no companies are guaranteed to provide earnings. And if you're looking for a stable company that's just going to keep doing it, I would take a closer look at Mastercard, but also Visa and American Express. Now, I think I've done a video on American Express. They are my personal favorite of the three, just because their PE is the lowest. However, holding all three is great, and I plan to do so. I do hold American Express and Visa. I don't own Mastercard, not because I don't like it, but just because capital is finite. And like I said, I already own the other two. But I think this is a very good stock to own, personally. Schwab loves it. They think it's going to be in the top 5% of all stock performance over the next year. They reiterated that 8 days ago. So they think it's going to do very well. I don't know if it's going to be quite that good, but I think it's going to do good as well. 3-star rating. Morningstar gives it a wide moat. Yeah, I hate the 0-3-10 rating on this, right? How it seems like, I don't know, I would much prefer a 1-10 scaling, but I would agree there's not a lot of credit card company. I mean, look at the market cap on it, right? $474 billion, bro. So much money they can pour into advertising and cashback stuff, all the sorts of stuff and everyone knows who they are. Almost all of you, probably a good number of you own Mastercard. And I would be surprised if any of you didn't know about Mastercard at all, right? Who doesn't really know? At least heard of it. So, yeah, they also give Visa an A. If you're not worried about the risks associated with that investigation or the antitrust, whatever it may be, I would probably give Visa the edge slightly just because the PE ratio is smaller. But it really, in the long run, if you're looking to hold 5 to 10 years, it really shouldn't matter. I doubt it. Right? So, yeah, this is a company. It's really pretty simple. This is a company, if you want to hold long term, give you performance, this stock will likely do that. Obviously, nothing's guaranteed, but this is about as safe as you can get for a huge company. You think Americans aren't going to be using credit cards in 5 to 10 years, 20 years, 30? I mean, people we're addicted to them, right? So I'm not worried about Mastercard at all. I think it's a good to great stock. Is it going to 3x in a year? No, it's never going to do that unless really weird stuff happens. Recession, it'll probably fall a little bit if people are spending less, but this is a solid. It's difficult to find. It'll be much difficult to find a better performer, consistent performer than Mastercard. So, anyways, I think I've gone over. Let's look a little bit what some of these analysts think. Yeah, basically everyone says buy. 35 of the 39 of them say buy. None say sell. One says underperform, it looks like. So everyone says it's a good buy. I would buy this stock. That's what I'm looking to it. I will add to it in the future. I don't have enough money this second, right? Money's finite, and I like tech stocks. I'm addicted to them, but that's mostly a joke. But I do own other credit card companies, so the big three. Those are the big three in my eyes. If there's any ones other than that, I'm not a huge fan of Discover, and I'm not sure what the other one is. They don't particularly impress me right now. But anyways, that's all I got for this video, guys. So if you enjoyed it, I'd appreciate it if you left a like. It really helps the channel out. It helps the video performance out a lot. But anyways, if you enjoyed the video, I just appreciate you watching, and I'll catch all you guys next time. See you later.